Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. Today, we're finally going to start a series of Satisfactory. It's a huge game. Most everybody here is going to be familiar with this. I've had it for a very long time, although I've only played for about 30 hours. Don't ask me why. And I'd say in the last year, I've only played about 2 hours. So when I first started YouTube, Satisfactory was going to be the feature game, the game that I focused on most of the channel. And it's been 6 months, 7 months here, and I've never had it on the channel. So what happened early on is I discovered Foundry and I kind of got hooked on that game, and I never got around to doing Satisfactory because I've had just so many other games in the queue. But I am super excited to get this series started. We're gonna do that today. So for people who are new to the channel, just be aware that I do tend to play kind of slower than most. I'm not rushing to finish the game. I go kind of slow. I don't do compact factory designs, so I'm not looking to squeeze things into the tightest spaces. I tend to spread out. I know some people aren't crazy about that style of play, but that's kind of how I do it. And then another thing here is I rarely shoot for 100% efficient machine ratios. So just keep that in mind. I usually kind of eyeball it, and then if I'm having a huge production problem or a major setback, then I'll go back in, rework things, and look closer at the ratios. I mean, I look at them a little bit, but I don't obsess over it, and I don't go for a 100% efficiency. So just keep that in mind. Also, yeah, I mentioned I've only played about 30 hours, and it's been over a year since I played anything even significant here in Satisfactory, so just keep that in mind. I'm pretty much brand new to the game. I generally don't watch other YouTubers covering games that I feature because I like that feeling or that sense of discovery as you play. So I may not have seen all the stuff that you've seen already, given that the game's been out for quite a while. And then the last little note on the settings, I'm leaving the spiders in, but if I get more than a few people saying it's a real problem for them to watch the series with spiders on, then I can turn on the arachnophobia mode. I've never even seen them in the game, so I'm just going to leave them on initially. And then I've talked to some viewers of the channel, and I've done some of my own research, and we're going to start with about 6 mods. Let's see if they show up here. We can go through them. The efficiency checker mod, that is kind of as it is, this, as it's named. It's going to help show us if our production is inefficient and give us some indications on what we can do to make it more efficient. Again, I'm not looking for 100% efficiency, but we'll try to get, I'll work on it, try and get better at it. And then this allows us to snap on some displays that show us how efficient a production line is. So that's pretty cool. And I've not used any of these before. Inventory space 3, I've got a mod here that's going to give me 150 extra inventory slots. This is more, I'm looking at this more as a YouTube friendly kind of thing, so we don't have a bunch of footage of me just running back and forth to like storage crates to clear up my inventory. So I'm kind of using this more as a way to just keep the videos moving. So I'm not, you don't see me shuttling back and forth trying to free up inventory space. I'll try not to abuse it. We'll see. What else we got? That's a common library. Micromanage, I believe that just provides more control for positioning things, buildings, and foundations and such. Again, I haven't used it. These were recommended. Permaday, this is another YouTube friendly one. This will keep us 100% daylight for all of the videos. We may change this. I believe it can be configured to show nighttime. There may be times we want to do that selectively, but I think most of the time the videos will come out a little better if we keep it daylight. Smart, this is one of the most popular mods. I believe this is going to allow us to build platforms and walls and things faster. In 2 dimensions, we can lay platforms down multiple at a time rather than one at a time. So that hopefully will speed things up for us. And then what else we got? The utility mod. This is the pack utility, P-A-K. This has God mode, has all kinds of different like console commands, but I'm going to be using this mainly for the flight. Now, I've watched a tiny bit of YouTube content or streaming content on Satisfactory, and to me it's always kind of hard to tell what they're working on because the buildings and the machines in Satisfactory, they're pretty darn large. You can't really see beyond them. So I'm going to use the flight feature in this mod. Again, it's pack utility mod. Use the flight feature just so we can get a bird's eye view of the factory as we go. Maybe we'll do that like at the top of the episode a lot of times. I'm not looking to abuse it to access the little slugs or whatever. I'm just going to use it again so we can get an overview of the factory and see how it's taken shape. And did we get them all? I think we covered them all. Pack, permaday, inventory slots, the smart, efficiency checker, and micromanage. That is it. Let's start with a brand new game. And I guess I'm just going to go with the very first one here. Ideal for first-time pioneers. I did, like in my first playthrough, and I didn't get all the way through, obviously. It's the 30 hours of playtime, or 20 hours of playtime, probably my first playthrough. But I think I started on this one. I'm kind of semi-familiar with it, so let's just do it. I need to enter a session name. Let's do... That will work. Glidercat Let's Play Season 1. Session type private, sure. Enable to skip the onboarding process. No, we'll go through it. I kind of need it. Let's do it. All right, here we go. All right, here's our landing scene.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized.
All right, very cool. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's kind of a cool opening animation. Alrighty, we're about to land. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. We've got a lot of work ahead of us here.
Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Yeah, I should mention I'm going to be rusty on the keystrokes and everything too. The hotkeys for the game.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations. Note: objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding. First objective: please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note: Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
All right, press F to enter dismantle mode. Boom. And let's just take this thing out. All right, what else we got to do here? Just going to wait
All
for the
important
tutorial.
fixed data and communication is recorded and stored in the codex, including these steps.
Okay, press X to open the codex. Sorry, I missed that. I'm just kind of waiting for the tutorial stuff to go through here. All right, so we've got some stuff we can make. Iron ingots, a Xeno zapper. We need one of those. Hub is, I think, what we need to do. Are they going to tell us? Let's see.
Second objective. Please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone. Note: according to Fixit regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats.
All right, hit tab to open the inventory. Drag and drop the equipment to the hands slot to equip it. And then further instructions on how to use the inventory listed below the menu. All right, let's just go ahead and hit tab. Here's our inventory. I think we can just double click here too. If I double click this guy, there it goes into my hands. There's some leaves and flower petals I've collected. And it looks like I pick up some wood and a couple pale berries. And then these are the hub parts. Let's wait for it to tell us. I think the tutorial's going to tell us.
Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: the acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
All right, it says press V to scan for iron nodes. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, tab. Do I not have it? Press V. There we go. Boom. There is the nearest one pinged first. So let's go after that. We got a couple more out this way. We'll head over here. I'm going to grab some biomass basically as we head over there. Because we'll use this for power. We've got our little Xeno zapper here. We're probably going to have to put it to use. Let's go ahead and scan again. Straight ahead. I'm missing something obvious. What is this? Oh, we got to go fight an alien over there. Let's see. Okay, let's get this guy taken care of. Grab that. Thank you very much. This is iron ore. Is that what we scanned? How come it seemed like it was so far away? All right, yeah, that's it. Oh, it says 47 meters. Huh. I'm just going to head over this way real quick and see where this takes me. Maybe there's some more up on that hill or something? I feel like I'm missing something obvious right out of the gate here. Anyway, we got a couple deposits here. Looks like iron. Can use these. In fact, we can hold E to pick up some pure iron ore.
Fourth objective. Build the hub. Note: to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution: ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
Non-optimal progress. We cannot have that. Okay, we got another little buddy over here. Let's take care of him. That's the end of that. We managed to not take any damage. what is this? This is limestone. I'm just going to look around for a minute here because these aren't really the iron deposits I wanted. But maybe just take a quick look around. I want to get up on top of this hill if I can. And then we'll put down the hub. Here's another pale berry for us. That'll restore our health if we ever take any damage. Which we will. I'm sure we will. I got lucky there with those those first two enemies, but it won't always go like that. Okay, here's those little nuts. Barrel nut. I just want to see what's up top of this hill. We got another berry over here we can grab and let it recharge. Thought there was more up here. Got a bird over here. I can't remember if these are useful for anything. I'm a little nervous about this plant. Pick up bacon. Argot. That is an enemy, I'm pretty sure. Let's not mess with that. All right, well, this is good enough. We got 2 iron things here. I may be just remembering a different map I looked at, because it just didn't look that familiar to me. But all right, we've got iron. Right now we got to find a good place for our habitat or our hub. We got a nice flat area here. There's going to be poison gases straight ahead, so we won't be able to do too much expanding that way. But for the hub, I think this is probably going to be just fine. We got some limestone nearby. It's either this area here in front of the poison thing or over this way, but I think we have that cliff right here. There's not much we can do here. Yeah, we got a cliff face here. There's more resource down there. It looks like iron too. Let's just do it up here. And I kind of want to be away from these mines. Grab some of this barrel nut. And let's plunk this thing down without further ado. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, to improve efficiency of the hub. The hub can be found in the building menu by pressing Q. Boom. Where do we want this thing? We're not really going to be feeding anything into it. I don't want to cover that plant. Let's do it right there. All right, there is our hub.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. 5th objective, complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note, the Craft Bench and Hub Terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
All right, let's take a look at this guy. Hub upgrades and their costs. I'm looking at the left here. Hub upgrades and their costs can be found and activated in the hub terminal. That's where we're at right now. Parts like iron rods can be crafted at the craft bench in the hub. All right, very good. E. Select tier, tier 0, hub upgrade 1. We need 10 iron rods. And that's going to get us a portable or an equipment workshop, a portable miner, and inventory slots. That's all good. We don't really need the inventory slots because of the mod. But let's go ahead and select this milestone. And we've got a little bit of iron ore on us. We need 10 rods. We can probably do that here. We'll select iron rods. Or no, I got to make ingots first. We'll just hold down the craft button here and make some ingots. Yeah, there's a lot of like every factory game, right? Like every factory game under the sun. You're going to start out doing things pretty slow and tedious, all by hand. But we will move to automate as fast as we can. Right, iron rods. Let's cut to the chase here and drop these guys in. Just a double click does it. Hit the upgrade.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Workshop, Equipment Portable Miner, Inventory Additional Slots, Hub Feature Personal Storage. Sixth objective, complete hub upgrade 2. Note, portable miners require no power and will mine a node until their inventory is full. Note, multiple portable miners can be used on a single node.
All right, hints at the left says the equipment workshop is used to craft equipment like the portable miner. Okay, we'll build that. Portable miner can be placed on a nearby resource node by pressing the left mouse button while it's equipped. Press Q to open the build menu. And that's actually cool, a little reminder there. And then reminder, buildings can be dismantled without any loss of resources. That is awesome. Enter dismantle mode, press F. I'll try to remember these keyword hotkeys. All right, let's go and see what it's going to take to build the craft bench. Or no, we have that. We need this equipment workshop. 4 iron rods, 6 plates. Let's do it. Oops, not there. There's 6 plates. We're going to need more of all of this stuff, but this guy, where do I put this guy usually? Just take a look here. Okay, I'm going to put it. Doesn't really matter a whole lot, but I'm going to put it here. I can never really get this to line up the way I want, but how about something like that? Pick this guy up. Yeah, we got lots of inventory spaces, so we're in good shape. Now we want to get some of those portable miners going. Let's take a look in here and see what it's going to take. It takes 2 iron plates, 4 iron rods. Let's go ahead and turn the rest of our iron into ingots. I already forgot what the ratio was, so let's let's see. Looks like we can craft one. All right, let's take this guy. And do we have him in our inventory? Yeah. Let's head over to our iron deposit here. Get this guy going. We might do a few of these. Whoops. Let's see. Tab. Boom. Guess we just drop this guy down. All right, let's see. The equipment. Okay, a portable miner can be placed nearby resource by pressing the left mouse button when it's equipped. All right, left mouse button when it's equipped. There it goes. It's got kind of a cool animation here. All right, that guy is off and running, nuclear powered. We don't need any to provide any fuel, any electricity. It will just do its thing. In fact, there's not much we can do until he's done. I suppose I could hand mine, but it's super slow, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Can we hand mine this? Yeah, you can see that's pretty tedious. Let's see how this guy's doing. He's got 16 already. Let's go pound this in the bars and see if we can't get another one of these miners going. Ingots. Let's do this. I have iron. Did I not take it? What did I do there? Did I actually put it back in the miner or something? Get some of this on the way. Yeah, apparently I did Something like that. Ingots it is. All right, and then how about some rods? Plates. Let's see how that does. See if we can't get at least one more miner. Okay, we got two. I'm going to place... I guess I could place both. Got some flowers here as we walk over. Tab, double click, drop it. Let's take a look and see what we're going to need for the next hub upgrade. This is just storage. We can go check this out. Fine. This little bacon agaric. I'm not sure what that is. I think we may research that later. I'm not sure. All right. What do we need for hub upgrade 2? Oh my goodness. Okay, not bad. We got 20 iron rods. Let's make some of those if we can. Do we have more of this? Yeah. Hammer out some more ingots. Again, early game's going to be a little slow. Oops, select it over here on the left. All right, very good. Let's get on it. Let's get on it. We got 10 plates. We got 20 of those. We'll hit the button. New buildings, new parts, and new scannable resources.
You have unlocked Hub Feature, Biomass Burner. Scanner Feature, Copper. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench respectively. 7th objective. Complete Hub Upgrade 3. Note. Connect buildings to a biomass burner for power. Note. Buildings such as the smelter require a recipe to be set. Advice. Automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
Absolutely. Let's look at the hints here over on the left. Hold V to select which resource to scan. Got it. Buildings like the smelter require a recipe to be selected and power to function. Makes sense. Biomass burner is located in the hub. Generates power by consuming biomass like wood and leaves. That's why we've been collecting leaves. Power generators and most buildings only have a single power line connection. Got it. So we'll get power poles eventually. I don't think we have those yet. Let's see what we have for blueprints. Q. We get our smelter. That is going to be like right now. We want that. And then we've got the ability to do power line. We don't have power poles yet. So power line is going to take copper. Let's scan for that. We got our new resource we can scan for. Tell you what. We can scan, but let's get another portable miner. We've got one on us. It'd be nice to have two. What do we need? 2 plates or rods. Two plates and 4 rods. And let's just hammer out a few ingots while we're sitting here. Eventually we'll be able to smelt these up. And at least this first phase, this first step of turning ore into ingots will be automated. Hopefully soon. But I just want to get 2 miners before we go out to look at the copper. Okay, boom. Looks good. We can go collect from these guys. We've got the inventory space, so that's going to help us a little bit. Okay, get those going. Now let's go find that copper. We know we're going to need it for the cable. And we're going to need the cable. Let's see here. Okay, it looks like this away is the first one. We're gonna need the cable for to hook up power to that smelter. So that's why we're going for the copper first. All right, we've got a bit of a hill here. We got to keep our eyes open. I need to get that zapper in my hands. There's a little buddy over here we can go talk to. Ask directions. Let's see, we might as well take this guy on. He's going to come at us here pretty soon. Come and get it, buddy. Come and get it. Not too bad. All right, we got him taken care of. What do we got here? More iron. Normal. Now, the iron has different levels of purity. Normal, I think, might be medium. I'm not sure. Purity. We'll be tapping into all that. I'm going to have to rescan for copper because I lost my way. But I wanted to take that guy out so I didn't ambush us when we weren't looking. Copper, copper, copper. This way. Keep our eyes open. I'm going to collect some biomass here as we go, because I know we're going to need it. Oh, we got a buddy. I'm making it look easy, but I will get my turn on getting beaten up by these guys. Don't worry. Scan again. Straight ahead. That might be it. Matter of fact, this probably is, right? You have copper here? Yep. All right, let's hit E to take up this node on top. It's usually high concentration. We get a lot more from that. And then we got two drone miners, or not drone miners, different game. Got some miners here. Let's plunk one down right there. Plunk the other guy right next door. And watch these guys spin up. I think I'm going to collect some biomass nearby. Now, our hub with that latest upgrade unlocked or added a power generator to our hub. We didn't look at it yet. But that thing is going to burn leaves or these flower petals or wood. Eventually, we'll get a chainsaw. We can chop down trees. But I'm just going to collect this while we wait for that copper to collect. We'll make use of all of these leaves. Drone or mining drills there are working away. I'm probably going to call them drone miners for a good long time. All right, more leaves. There's something satisfying about grabbing these things because they just come up so fast when you harvest them. We got another resource up there. Probably there might be someone to fight. Let's go do it. Let's make sure I've got my Xeno Zapper in hand. Usually by these deposits, there's usually a friendly. Or did we already do this one? Yeah, we saw this one, right? There's two iron. I'm going to leave that little node there just so it's easier to spot. Where's our copper deposit again? Let's scan for copper. I kind of lost my spot. Right around the corner here. There we go. That might be enough to get us started. We want to get the smelter built. Okay, we'll take that, and we will take that. Perfect. Might have been perfect timing. All right, if we look at the top of the screen, we can head straight towards the hub. It's marked on the map. We can see the top of it right straight ahead, too. And I'm going to keep grabbing this biomass or leaves, flower petals, whatever we walk by. I'm going to scoop it up, and we'll use that for electricity. We got a lot of it right near us. All right, back in here, we know we're going to need some cable, and that's going to take a few steps. First, we're going to get the ingots just like with the iron. So let's pound out 20 of these, I guess. And then we've got wire. Let's get some of that going. And then I think the wire we turn into cable, and that's what we use for the power. If I'm not mistaken. I could have it wrong, but we'll find out. All right, that is that. Now, let's go take a look at the biomass burner. So I'm not sure what they call it here. Let's see what they call it here. Biomass burner. All right. So I'll just hit E to get into this guy. Send in some leaves. He's not connected up to anything, so he's not going to generate power. No one's demanding power, but they will be in a short while. We're going to try and build a smelter. I'm just kind of scoping out a place to put it. Maybe this away. Yeah, let's do it here. Let's find out what it takes. Q. Smelter is 8 wire and 5 rods. 8 wire. 8 copper wire. Let's go get some of that. Let's pound out 20 more of these. All right, some wire. Let's take this up to 20. And then while we're here, let's hammer out some iron. Get that up to 30. I'm trying to kind of distribute the boredom here, the boring, tedious stuff. And then we need rods, I believe. We don't have any of these. Let's grab 20 of these. Okay. And then kind of near the power, not too far away. This is all going to be kind of our, almost like our manual crafting area by the hub. We'll get into serious automation later, but early on, we're just going to have some hand automation, basically. Let's do it. Cute smelter. And I want to rotate this guy the other direction. Boom. That's good enough for me. I'm not going to spend too much time focusing on that. Hopefully we didn't kill this thing off. We might have. We're a little close to it. Let's get this guy going on iron first. We'll pop in iron into the hopper. I'm just double clicking. And then I got to cable this up to our power. It looks like they put it on the hotbar for me. I'll just hit number 2. Point at the biomass burner. Click, and then click on our smelter. And off we go. This guy is off and smelting and making ingots for us. One less thing we have to do manual. I'm going to go collect ore from our 2 little miners over here. Just so we have it, and we keep these guys going. Eventually we'll belt all this and have a true mining drill that we can automate from, but for now I'll just grab it by hand. Okay, we can watch the hub, the biomass burner now. We should see stuff kind of churning here. You can see it slowly grinding. And it goes through leaves, decent pace. It's kind of quick, but it's not, crazy fast. All right, what do we need next? Did we get a little room out of here? Yeah, we got a little... This is new, a little empty room. Eventually, this will get some furnishings. I think we did everything in the hints off to the left. Let's see what the next upgrade's going to take. Hub upgrade 3 needs 20 rods and 20 wire. 20 rods and 20 wire. We can take advantage of our little smelter guy here now. Let's grab those. Hop more iron in. But we still got to hammer out the rods. For now, anyway. Let's take this up to 40. And then since we've only got one that we can wire up till we get power poles, we're going to have to do the copper by hand. I'm going to grab some more copper. I'll take this up to 40 again, just to kind of distribute the work. And now let's grab some wire. We'll take this up to 30. $32, I mean. And let's upgrade our hub. Boom. Oh, select the milestone and then clicky, clicky. Oh, I thought I had the 20 plates already. I don't. Let's go hammer some out. Let's do a few more of these. Oh, no, we don't need to do that anymore. We can go get those from the smelter. Let's grab 40 of these guys. Or 22. Send that in, hit the button, boom. We may finish the game this episode.
Congratulations.
Going pretty good.
You have unlocked Scanner Feature, Limestone. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench respectively. 8th objective. Complete Hub Upgrade 4. Note: use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
All right, we've unlocked the power poles. Let's look at the hints on the left. Power poles can be used to connect multiple buildings to the same power grid. Very cool. Buildings like the constructor require a recipe to be selected and power to function. Awesome. If we unlock the constructor, we'll see. That's going to allow us to automate a lot of the stuff we've been doing by hand just now. Reminder, data on recipes and buildings can always be accessed in the codex, which is opened by pressing X. All right, let's hit X and just see what that's all about again. All right, so this is just a bunch of information. Nice. I hardly ever used this before, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. All right, let's check out the buildings. Q, what do we unlock? We got the constructor. This guy is going to allow us to do all the, I believe, all the iron rods and plates and all that stuff that we've been kind of hammering out by hand. So that's going to be a huge help. And then if you look at the hotbar at the bottom of the screen, we unlocked the power poles. That's going to allow us to have, multiple things going because basically have a power network. Because as it stands, before getting that unlocked, we could only hook up one machine to the biomass burner here, which we'll refill. But yeah, not too bad. We're off to a pretty decent start. The other thing we unlocked was limestone. I think we got a deposit of it right here. We can go scan for it. And then we're just about ready to wrap up this episode. Is it right there? Yeah. So we've got some limestone. I don't know if this is, let's see. Yeah, there's no special node on top. This is it. On a bumpy terrain. I don't remember that like this before, but we'll get it done. At some point, we'll get mining drills. The next thing we have, though, is we'll do it next episode. We'll wrap up here. But next episode, we'll drop down the constructor and maybe throw down another smelter guy here. What is this called? Does it say? Yeah, another smelter. So we'll have a smelter and a constructor for copper. And we'll have maybe a smelter and a constructor for the iron. Work on that next episode. And we'll probably go make a trip over to the copper nodes and collect some of that copper there too. And then in order to get the next hub upgrade, and in order to do the power poles, we're going to need to make cement, and that's going to be involve mining the limestone. So we'll probably get a couple more of those little automatic miners and throw those down there so we can start collecting limestone. And we will be off and running. Not a bad start. I do the little fly mode, but we can see pretty clear how our little factory is starting. Again, this whole area here is probably going to be all manual crafting, kind of crafting stuff as we need it, hand feeding materials in. And then eventually we will run automated production lines, probably off of these two iron deposits to start. Let's see. These are normal deposits. Like I said, there's some that have different purities, and that means how much you'll actually get out, how fast you can get iron out of those deposits. But cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this first episode. I sure have. I'm excited about playing this game. It's going to be a long series, I hope, as long as we don't have any problems, any crashes or anything. I don't think we will. I think it's a pretty stable game. It's been out for quite a while. It's in early access, but it seems pretty stable. So yeah, for now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. If you do like this content, please consider giving it a thumbs up. That helps my tiny channel grow, and I would appreciate it. And yeah, for now, I'm signing off, and I will see you in the next episode.